My name is Daanyaal. I'm a graduate teaching associate for the University of Wolverhampton, and today's presentation will be about independent learning and how to deal with extended workloads. So what is independent learning? Independent learning is when an individual can think, act, and pursue their own studies independently without the same levels of support which you might receive from previous studies, like school or colleges. Instead of assuming a teacher will give you all the background material that you might need for a specific assignment or a piece of work, you'll need to be able to do this yourself. So to be a good independent learner, you'll need to be good at managing your time, resilient, and motivated. The skills you will learn will help you throughout your time as a student, and most importantly, these skills are transferable to most jobs. So when you're looking for a new job, you'll either have attained new skills or improved in the ones that you already have. So some of the skills may include organization skills, multitasking skills, reading and writing skills, not to mention new time management skills and being resilient. So how can you become an independent learner? You'll need to read a lot of material in class. So start by paying close attention to what you're reading, take notes of what you don't know, and find them out later, and you should also review what you've learned. Practice working by yourself for a long period of time. You can also see this as a test for yourself to see if you are able to complete a task without any assistance. And be persistent. Don't give up if a task is challenging. Keep persevering until you understand what you need to do. When you need help, do not be ashamed of asking for it. Support and guidance is always available. If you don't ask for help, you will not receive it. Set goals for yourself. A great way to keep your motivation up is to remind yourself of what you want to get out of your work. Maybe you want to achieve a certain grade. Effective time management. Prioritize tasks in terms of importance and work out how long you'll need to spend on each task. This will be useful if things are getting a little out of hand. So managing workloads at university. Many students do not know how to study, nor do they know how to manage their time effectively. It happens to more people than you think, so don't worry. Managing your time at university can seem like an uphill task at times, but believe me, it's more than possible. It just takes some planning and preparation, and sooner or later, you'll have a routine that works well for you. So here are a few tips and tricks that can help you with managing your workloads. Number 1, get yourself a planner. I cannot stress enough how important a planner is. Keep your whole life together. When you don't have a lot on, you can fit in extracurricular activities, anything you'd like. Make sure you don't leave anything out when writing out your planner, as you may get confused in the long run. Do your work earlier rather than later. Now, as a student, you may have heard this quite a lot, but still, it's still a very good piece of advice. If you structure your week and get used to completing everything in advance, such as completing assignments, coursework, or even preparing for an exam, it will be very beneficial for you in the long run. And what you don't want to do is having that constant worry that you are falling behind in your work, which can raise your stress levels and pulling meaningless all-nighters, and which would essentially affect your quality of work. Don't overwork yourself. Now, as a student, you want to take part of everything that there is. It's very easy to get overwhelmed with life at university. It could be that you want to be a part of a lot of societies, clubs. You could be juggling with your university work and your social life too. But make sure you leave time to rest, as your well-being comes first. You need to make sure that you don't take on too much, especially if at a certain point you are unable to continue. Try to keep a routine. It is so easy at university to not have a routine, because university is a lot less structured than school. And unlike school, as a university student, you must be more independent. A lot of students have found following a routine is so helpful to well-being and happiness, as it gives them a sense of structure in their lives. Now lastly, do what makes you happy. Now this tip is so significant but so easily overlooked. Make sure when you plan your week around your university commitments like lessons and assignments, with things that make you happy, like playing sports, hobbies. Be sure to have fun and enjoy yourself. Make sure that you look after your mental well-being, because that's important too. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.